Way back when I was starting this online business of mine, I wish someone had taken me to one side to share the things I'm about to share with you. It's time for some real talk about what it takes to build an online business in midlife or in mid-career. Today, I want to be your wise friend and let you know what to expect so that you keep your eyes wide open. I'm Pamela Wilson, and I coach people in mid-career to build profitable online businesses. If you want to see more videos about how to grow your online business in midlife, be sure to subscribe below. I have 6 tips to share with you, and as you listen, I want to ask you to think about which one of these tips is most meaningful to you so that we can talk about it down in the comments. I would really love to hear from you, so take a moment and drop me a line below. My comments are super quiet right now, and I'm trying to change this, so help me out. All right, tip number 1. The first thing I wish I knew when starting this online business is I really wish that someone had told me how much time it would take to grow a successful online business instead of reality-based assessments of the time and effort involved. All I saw back when I started this online business in 2010 was people talking about how quickly you could start earning a great living online. But here's the thing, the way most people teach online business is they want you to create an offer and sell that offer to a large volume of people. Well, where are you going to find those people? The typical guidance is to build an email list, but let me tell you, it takes a long time to build a healthy sized email list. It takes time and effort. So what's my advice to you? Start now and be patient. Don't give up. And consider developing a high value offer so that you don't need to build a large audience in order to make a decent living online. That's exactly what I coach people to do, by the way. Are you ready for tip 2? I learned tip 2 the hard way. When starting this online business, I wish someone had told me, don't ignore social media. In the early days of my online business, I went all in on content marketing on my website and on other people's websites. I'm so convinced of the power of content marketing that I wrote 2 books about content marketing. But in my case, my singular focus on content marketing meant that I was ignoring the power of social media marketing. And look, social media marketing is the icing on the cake, but the cake is content marketing. I still firmly believe that. I think you must develop content on your own website in order to establish a permanent record of your expertise. On your website, you can share informative, educational content, and you can collect email addresses and you can make offers. You have full control over the environment, and it's not distracting like social media platforms are designed to be. But social media marketing can get people excited about seeing your website and interacting with you there. Just like the icing gets kids excited to eat the cake, social media marketing can serve to amplify your content, your thinking, and your expertise. So don't ignore it. If you're intimidated by it, I recommend that you pick a single platform to focus on. Learn what works on that one platform and show up there on a regular basis to interact with people and share your expertise. But don't forget this next asset. This is tip number 3. Your email list is your most important asset. We've already touched on this, but your email list is crucial. One caveat, if you have a service-based business, you don't need a massive list. You may need more of a referral network, but if you're selling courses or coaching, or you have a membership site or any other paid digital product, an engaged email list is a crucial asset that you must develop. I have a video about building your email list with a lead magnet, and I'll link to that in the description below so that you can check it out if that's something you're building right now. Buckle up. because tip 4 takes some courage. Tip 4 is to do scary things on a regular basis. In business, your courage is rewarded. That's why I heartily recommend that you go into your quest to grow your business with an attitude of experimentation and courage to see what's on the other side of that experiment, whether it's good or bad. I made a video about my 7 seconds of awkward approach. If you're not familiar with it, it's a way to have sometimes difficult conversations that will help you to grow your business and your impact. I'll link to it in the description below so you can watch the video. It's a perfect segue into the next tip. Back when I was starting this online business, I wish someone had explained tip 5 to me. Networking matters even more online than it does offline. When I started this online business, I had an offline business for decades. I was used to networking in person, going to live networking events and exchanging business cards and handshakes and navigating those awkward conversations about what each person did for a living. I thought it was going to be easier in my online business because all that networking was going to happen online. Little did I know that the biggest leaps forward in my online business happened after I attended in-person networking events, just like I did for my offline business. And now, since we've been impacted by the pandemic and haven't been able to network in person for a while, I've realized how powerful it is to make a concerted effort to network virtually. Whether it's in person or on Zoom, networking matters to your online business. Make sure that on top of your content marketing, your social media marketing, your email marketing, you're making time for networking with your colleagues, your customers, and your industry peers. Business is made of people, and deliberate networking keeps you in touch. Here's a final tip that I wish I knew when starting this online business that I run today. I had no idea back in 2010 how important writing was going to be for my business. I didn't consider myself a writer at the time and very quickly realized that creating all of the content, social media, and email marketing was going to involve a lot of writing. I had to figure out how to get the thoughts out of my head and into the form of words. This is one reason that I wrote my first book, Master Content Marketing, because I saw the power of writing on a regular basis. And I wanted to make it easy for others to use writing as well, even if they didn't consider themselves to be writers like I didn't. Now a lot of my writing starts with me dictating my words into a computer and then editing them. Dictation software is now baked into most operating systems and most smartphones. You can go on a walk in nature and talk into your phone like you're just on a phone call. But instead, you're writing a blog post, an email, or a social post. It's kind of miraculous, actually. All right, my friend, I want to hear from you. What do you wish you knew back when you were starting your online business? Or what's confusing to you right now? The comments are wide open below and I'm waiting to hear from you, so take a moment and leave your thoughts below this video. Here's something else you might be interested in watching if you're starting an online business.